Right now, your mind is buzzing with electricity, but those electrical pulses aren't random. In fact, they move at a very specific frequency, depending on what you're doing. What if we could hack those frequencies? What if we can reach our full potential with a proven scientific system? What if everything you ever wanted to achieve was just one button away from coming true? Not only is this possible, but it's easy. And I'm going to give you the exact tools you need to do it. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're about to go on an incredible journey. From deep in the Himalayan mountains to the research laboratories of the world's leading neuroscientists. You're going to discover how a simple 10-minute ritual can completely transform your brain. Scientists are calling it a major breakthrough that will forever change the way our brains work. Increased creativity, more focus and concentration, reduced stress and anxiety, and even a happier life. In fact, research shows that this ritual doesn't just relax and rejuvenate you, it physically grows your brain. And I've used this technology myself. I'm smarter, happier, and more relaxed than I've ever been. In just one day, this 10-minute brain-growing technology actually allowed me to get an additional $20,000 in bonus cash. I've gone on to start a $1 million agency, find my perfect match partner, and move to my dream home. My entire life has been changed forever, and I'm not the only one. Thousands of people have transformed their lives, unlocking their full potential. And I'm going to share this technology with you today. Now don't worry, because you don't need expensive equipment to do it. You don't even need to take a pill. You can experience the life-changing transformation you deserve and a life full of happiness, passion, and excitement, all while achieving your most ambitious goals, starting right now. I died in a freak accident and came back to life just to find the answer to unlimited abundance that everyone is looking for. And after years of research from the world's best neuroscientists, I finally have the answer. It took me years of hard work and tons of money to discover this amazing ability to tap in to your full potential. Now, in order to understand how this works and why it's such a powerful, simple solution to the boredom, pain, and frustration that you've been feeling, you need to know how I came across the answer. My name is Paul Thomas. I'm a neuro-linguistic programming practitioner, a master yogi, and a professional life coach. But even though I've spent most of my life trying to find the answer to life's biggest and most challenging questions, the answer actually came to me by mistake. Actually, it wasn't just a mistake. It was much worse. But that unfortunate day ended up being the most important and inspiring moment of my life, and it sent me on a journey across the world, deep into the Himalayas, where I practiced meditation and yoga with the world's leading experts. And most importantly, this moment in my life connected me directly with the source, although I didn't fully understand it at the time. Now, let me tell you about the truly life-changing moment that forced me on a journey of discovery and led me to the answer you want. I was out with a friend one day. Michael and I were having a great time. We were trying out a new restaurant in town, and everything was perfect. Our waiters were fast and attentive, our drinks were delicious, and of course the food. The food was incredible, savory, sweet, unforgettably good food. I still dream about that chicken. Even the bill impressed me. All this for just $30? Now remember, Michael and I had been drinking too. When we were getting ready to leave, he said he could give me a ride home. I said, "Are you sure? You've had a few drinks tonight." "I didn't even finish my last one," he said. I knew something was wrong, but I went anyway. As I discovered later, I made this fatal mistake because of the 7-second rule. Now at first, it did seem like he was doing fine, until I was jolted from my seat, shattered the window, and flew out of the car at 75 miles an hour. And that's when it happened. That's when I died. And it was the most beautiful, unimaginable experience that I've ever had. All at once, I felt absolutely at peace with everything. I had no thoughts of pain, no bad memories, not even a sense of time. It was an infinite universe of pure harmony and perfection. Yeah, I wanted to stay there forever. My mind was directly connected to the source, and I never wanted to leave that God consciousness again. It was unlike anything I'd ever felt, and definitely nothing like the everyday feelings of stress, anxiety, worry, fear, and sadness that I'd gotten so used to. The feeling of being underappreciated and unloved. Worries about bills, the mortgage, the car that needed to get fixed. Problems with my family. The feeling of emptiness. The black hole sucking up all the passion and excitement in my life. All of it was gone, completely. And in its place was a feeling of pure and absolute perfection. But then, the paramedic shocked me back to life with 12,000 volts of electricity. Now, before this happened to me, I wasn't a spiritual person. In fact, if someone else told me they saw a bright light after they died, I might have just said it was probably the ambulance's headlights. If I hadn't seen it and hadn't experienced it for myself, I couldn't possibly have imagined the truly infinite feeling of perfect harmony and happiness. And look, if you're skeptical, I understand. But that's why the next part of my story is so critical. Because I wanted to recapture this feeling without having to die again. And I did it by relying on hard science and the study of the human brain while working with research from Berkeley University, as well as a friend and neuroscientist named Jonathan. But before I get into the alpha, beta, theta, and gamma waves of your brain, and how these frequencies in your brain can completely alter your ability to achieve your goals and live a better life, I have to tell you about the ancient art of meditation. Meditation isn't just about sitting with your legs crossed and saying, Om. No, meditation is actually much simpler than that. It's focusing your mind on one thing, one thought, for a long period of time. When I was in the Himalayas, I met with people who spend hours meditating every day. Some of these guys even spent the entire day in a state of meditation. And what were the results? Obviously, they were extremely relaxed, happy, and focused. But they were also able to endure incredible amounts of stress and pain like no one I'd ever seen before. You've probably seen monks spending time with tigers, feeding them and living with them like they were pet cats. While most of us would be terrified to even stand near a tiger like that, these monks have honed their minds with years of meditation to a point where they feel no fear or anxiety, and the tiger can actually sense it. I've even seen monks sit in a cauldron of boiling water, completely relaxed. They have more control over their lives, their minds, their bodies, and even the world around them than most people can even dream of. And this is exactly the kind of power we all want in our lives. The power to determine what happens around us. You want this power too, right? I know you do, but here's the problem. Most of us don't have 8 hours to meditate every day. In fact, if you're like me, you probably have a hard time finding just 15 minutes for yourself at the end of the day. But that's where the neuroscientist comes in. Jonathan's exciting research has led to a discovery unlike anything we've seen before. It allows us to tap into our brain's full potential, just like these monks, but instead of meditating for years, we can access this power in just 10 minutes. Let me tell you how Jonathan found this incredible answer. When he was a child, Jonathan had a similar experience to my own car crash. His awakening is the reason he became a neuroscientist, to try to understand how the brain works and how we can create success at will. For a long time, scientists have been trying to understand why life is so difficult. I mean, after all, with all the modern technology, medicine, and even the delicious foods we have, life should feel amazing. We have it so much better than people did in the Dark Ages. Life is even better than it was back in the 1800s. And yet, we're all miserable. Why? What's going on inside our brains to make us so unhappy? And more importantly, what can we do to fix it? This is where Jonathan and his extensive work comes in. He explained to me that our brains aren't just sitting still. In fact, they're bursting with electricity. But it's not random. These bursts follow a specific pattern called neural rhythms. And these rhythms change based on the kinds of thoughts that you have or the information you're learning about. Now, here's where the really exciting part happens. Researchers at UC Berkeley found that the pattern or frequency of your brain waves actually changes based on the type of information that you're learning. There are actually 4 main types of brain waves that the brain uses to communicate. It's effectively the language of the brain. The first is the alpha wave. Alpha waves vibrate at 8 to 12 hertz. They have their own frequencies, just like the other types of waves. This is the brain state of creativity and bliss. It's scientifically known as the relaxation response, which is the opposite of the stress response. If you're like most people, you're probably experiencing a stress response far too often, and triggering a relaxation response would not only feel amazing, but help you achieve more in life by giving you more focus and happiness. These alpha waves connect with theta waves to retrieve data and information stored in memory. Theta works as a memory library of your brain, but the alpha waves have to actively retrieve those memories. Alpha and theta waves work together to deliver the most powerful effects that your brain can experience. These include increased relaxation, less stress, more focus, faster learning, increased creativity, deeper meditation, and improved memory. And while we're on the topic of memories, let's talk about how your brain absorbs information from the outside world. The most basic method of understanding the world around you is through sight. Your eyes see what's in front of you and show your brain, right? Wrong. In fact, your eyes only contribute a very small amount of your brain's ideas about what the world looks like. In 2006, a team of researchers led by Dr. Marcus Raichle found that only a small percentage of your brain's visual center is informed by your eyes. Instead, your prefrontal cortex, or PFC, creates the images you see. The world you think of as real is actually a creation of your brain. Here's how I can prove it to you right now. Have you ever thought you saw something in the corner of your eye only to realize it was something completely different? Or maybe you were 100% positive that you recognized your friend across the room, but it turned out to be a complete stranger. What's going on in these situations? Are your eyes sending the wrong information? Of course not. Your brain is simply creating the reality it sees based on millions of bits of information. You know how an image on a computer screen is made up of tiny squares called pixels, right? Every single second you look at something, your eyes collect 576 million pixels of information. 576 million tiny pieces every single millisecond. Your brain just doesn't have time to process all that information, so instead it creates a version or reality based on what it sees, remembers, and believes to be true. And that's a really big deal, because it means that with the right changes to our brain waves, we can completely transform the way we see and experience reality. But before we can understand how that works, we have to go deeper into the other types of brainwaves. Beta waves vibrate at 13 to 30 hertz, and these are the waves you experience when you're alert, anxious, or simply have your eyes open. But certain beta waves can also be seen in people using particular drugs or with certain illnesses. The brain-body connection is something scientists are learning more about all the time, and we're starting to understand that it goes both ways. The body affects the brain, but the brain also changes the body. Now, onto gamma waves. Gamma waves are more intense. They vibrate at 30 to 100 Hz, and they seem to occur most often when we're focused on a difficult task. These are the waves you need to unlock if you want to master a difficult task or tap into your highest level of focus. But this is where things get really interesting. Delta waves occur at less than 4 Hz. They're incredibly slow-moving, yet they're extremely important. We see it in deep sleep, but also in certain illnesses that affect the metabolism of the entire brain. Finally, theta waves vibrate at 4 to 7 Hz. These waves are the secret to creativity. They vibrate during meditation, relaxation, and states of intense creativity and moments of genius. Theta waves can be seen in people who have an increased reception to learning. It may be most useful for people who are studying or trying to master a new skill. But there's an even more important purpose to theta waves that we haven't discussed yet: the ability to change your belief system and your cognitive programming. Remember now, the world you see around you is mostly created inside your brain, not based on what you actually see with your eyes. And of course, the way you think and feel about reality affects how you behave. If you think you're going to fail, you're not going to try very hard. If you believe you can succeed, you'll find a way, even if the odds are stacked against you. And this goes much deeper than simply giving you a positive attitude. We can use this information to reprogram our brains and allow us to make smarter decisions, become more creative, learn complex information, or simply live a better and more fulfilling life, all on autopilot. Now, you might be wondering, how can we really reprogram our brains? It's going to make perfect sense in just a moment. Let me explain the 7-second rule. It has to do with our subconscious minds. It's like this. Your conscious mind includes all the thoughts and ideas you have, the things you're actually aware of. But more than 99% of your brain's activity is completely subconscious, meaning you have no idea that it's happening. Things like breathing, knowing how to walk, whether you enjoy French fries or salad, or even your impulsive reaction to things like success, fear, and happiness. All of it is subconscious. And your subconscious brain actually dictates a lot of what we do every day, even when we think we're consciously in control. In 2008, a team of researchers named Heinz, Haynes, Soon, and Brass found that the activity in our brains predicts our decisions 7 seconds before the conscious brain is even aware of it. Imagine that! When we choose to go for a walk or sit on the couch, or if you choose between eating a healthy meal or fast food, or even when you decide between making thousands of dollars with a new business or simply watching TV, all of it's being decided by your subconscious brain before you even realize you've made a decision. No wonder it's so hard for us to follow through with diets, workouts, businesses, relationship goals, and accomplishing our goals. For better or worse, our subconscious minds are in control. But don't worry, because this is where the science of reprogramming your brain with the right frequencies comes in. By stimulating the brain with certain frequencies, scientists know that we can induce better thoughts and actions to help us achieve what we desire. Reprogramming the subconscious brain allows you to transform the way your mind works, even when it's on autopilot, so that success comes more naturally and more easily. For people who want to improve their productivity, creativity, and quality of life, gamma and theta waves are critical. Through a combination of relaxed meditation and creative improvements, these waves can induce a long list of potential benefits, such as learning or speaking a new language, conceptualizing ideas for work, school, or your own hobbies, recalling memories and improving your memory performance through gamma wave stimulation, deep meditation that feels healing and rejuvenating, awareness, focus, and active perception. A study from Stanford University found that meditating monks had high levels of gamma and theta waves. So, if we want to emulate the powerful brains of monks who can sit in a cauldron of boiling water, tame a wild tiger, and maintain full control over their bodies, minds, and lives, then we need to tap into these gamma and theta waves, ideally without having to master meditation over the course of 10 to 20 years. Now, these brain waves vibrate at different frequencies, as you already know, but it's about to get much more interesting. Because researchers have also found that when those frequencies were simulated outside the brain, it triggers a neural response. In other words, if you use the same frequencies the brain naturally relies on, you can force the brain to learn faster and easier. It's like tuning your brain to the correct frequency that unlocks your full potential. Now, this might help explain why some days you feel like you're on fire, but other days you feel slow, frustrated, and incapable. Your brain waves change randomly. Sometimes they're perfectly set up to maximize your focus, learning, and creativity, but other times they're on the wrong frequency, slowing you down and sabotaging your life. But now, all we have to do is use the right frequencies to change our brains for the better. Wouldn't that drastically improve your life? If you could tap into your brain's full potential at any moment just by clicking a button, wouldn't you finally be able to live the life that you really want? It's like a natural steroid for your brain. But hold on, because what I discovered goes even deeper. It's not just about improving your ability to learn, think, and create success. Robert Monroe from the Monroe Institute explored inducing specific brainwave patterns with various frequencies called binaural beats. His research proved the focusing of attention, suggestibility, problem-solving, creativity, memory, and learning, sleep induction, pain control, and enhanced learning, all of which is governed by various levels of consciousness and can be summoned in just a few minutes. The rhythm of those sounds actually improved people's ability to learn, think, solve problems, and even reduce pain. And it works because our brains effectively sync up with the frequencies happening outside our bodies. This isn't some strange spiritual technique. It's hard, proven science that shows that our brains work differently based on the types of sounds we hear. Because those sounds change the frequency of our brain waves. It's like putting medicine in your body, technically. Your body is still the same, but a stimulus from outside your body causes it to react in a unique and beneficial way. Our brains are still the same, but their full potential has been triggered and unlocked by a medically tested frequency. Remember how certain frequencies in your brain are used for different activities? For example, theta and gamma waves help you learn new languages and concepts, perform difficult mental feats, and focus your energy on a particular task. Well, these waves can spark a moment of genius, inspire you to create something new, or simply trigger an important change in your life. And by triggering these thoughts and cognitive processes with the right frequencies, you can take advantage of your subconscious mind. Suddenly, your subconscious mind will start making more creative, intelligent, and focused decisions 7 seconds before you're even aware of them. It's like reprogramming your mind and unlocking your full potential, all by setting your inner genius to autopilot. So now you understand exactly how certain frequencies can transform your brain and tap into your subconscious mind. But you probably don't want to go to the laboratory in Stanford University every day to stimulate those frequencies with electrical probes, right? So what's the solution? Well, don't worry, because you don't have to buy a massive electrical probe to keep at home either. Thankfully, researchers have tried a new method of stimulating these frequencies without the use of electricity. They wanted to know what would happen if they used sounds vibrating at the right frequency instead of electricity. And guess what? These sound waves actually stimulated brain waves at the same exact frequency. So we can use a simple sound to stimulate the change we want in our minds. increased focus, relaxation, deep meditation, faster learning, improved creativity. It can all be unlocked by a simple sound wave vibrating at the correct frequency. Now, my friend Jonathan, the acclaimed neuroscientist, has helped me put together a collection of frequency stimulation sound waves that he calls binaural beats. These binaural beats have been carefully calibrated to the unique frequencies that improve learning, focus, and creativity. Other frequencies have been set to reduce stress and improve meditation. And there are even brain waves most commonly associated with particular kinds of success, such as financial, romantic, and career goals. Hey, I know it sounds strange, but brain scans from MIT have proven that the brains of successful entrepreneurs are actually fundamentally different with increased brainwave activity and improved problem solving. So, just by making small changes to the frequencies our brains experience, we can significantly improve our success. And Jonathan's vault of frequency stimulation allows us to trigger unique changes in our minds on command in just 10 minutes. Through his research, he's found that it takes just 10 minutes to force our brains to transform in the exact way we want, whether that means deep meditation, increased relaxation, improved focus, or creative genius. Wouldn't you like to get full access to his vault? How would your life change if you could tap into your subconscious mind and reach your full potential on command in just 10 minutes? Well, look, don't worry, because you can have complete access to all these calibrated frequency sound waves in one very simple program that I'm calling the 10-Minute Awakening. The 10-Minute Awakening is a collection of sound waves carefully calibrated to the correct frequencies that stimulate creative genius, calm focus, and even reduce stress. It's the easiest and most rigorously tested method for tapping into your subconscious and unleashing a complete lifestyle transformation. Using scientifically tested brainwave frequencies, you can manipulate your own brain to achieve incredible results. Here's everything we're giving you today. The 10-Minute Awakening is the only program that combines binaural audio and guided meditation to unlock the success that you truly deserve. With a professional meditation guide and expert hypnotist speaking to you on a background of binaural alpha-theta frequencies, two proven techniques seamlessly woven together, giving you the benefits of these scientifically proven techniques without spending 6 hours chanting every day or trying to meditate. I'm talking about a life-changing transformation, enjoying unmatched levels of success in your career, deepening your family relationships, creating financial abundance, losing weight and improving your overall well-being, dissolving the negative blocks and false beliefs that hold you back. 10-Minute Awakening allows you to achieve the happiness and success that you've always dreamed of having. It gives you the ability to create the life you know you deserve, and you can do it faster and easier than you have ever imagined. 10-Minute Awakening consists of a powerful 3-week program with 3 10-minute binaural audio sessions that you listen to every day of the week. That's it, just 10 minutes a day. In week 1, you'll learn the important skills of visualization and reaching inward into your subconscious mind. Every day, you'll train yourself to go deeper and deeper inside your mind. Remember, you don't need any training or experience to get started, and there's no waiting period. You'll start seeing results right away. These visualization techniques work quickly, and with the help of alpha and theta waves, stimulating your brain's full potential for increased learning and transformation, the change happens rapidly. Your second week is a deep dive into past memories and subconscious belief systems. This is where you learn to mold those beliefs into new, positive feelings and attitudes about yourself and the fantastic new life you're building. You'll learn to spot where your blocks are and how to break through them easily and without fear. Those blocks will no longer prevent you from moving forward. Week 3 focuses on making deep, lasting and permanent changes to your subconscious mind. This is where we correct the faulty programming that you've carried around for so long. Programming that's kept you from living up to your true potential. Remember, your brain's idea of reality is built by your brain, not what you actually see. So transforming your beliefs and correcting your negative programming can help you live a life full of abundance, passion, success, and happiness. 10-Minute Awakening is by far the most complete subconscious reprogramming solution out there today. And knowing the life-changing potential this system has, I can honestly say that it should come with a price tag to match. After all, 10-Minute Awakening has helped thousands of people unlock their future by removing the chains of their past. The spoken audio tracks are recorded by master hypnotists, specially trained in guided imagery and meditation. And all of our guided meditations have been written by trained NLP experts who have a deep understanding about what we're trying to achieve. In other words, they know the exact language to use at precisely the right time. We've also designed this program so that you never have to worry about what to do next. We walk you through the entire process step by step, guiding you as you identify and clear old blocks and then replacing those negative beliefs with new, positive programming. This system is fun, it's relaxing, and it's conducive to your well-being. You'll feel better, think better, and you'll start to reap the benefits of this life-changing system almost instantly. And for the people who have used this system to create a life of success, simplicity, excitement, and abundance, this system has been worth thousands of dollars, even millions for some people. In fact, 10-Minute Awakening, sold by itself, is valued at $97. But you're not going to get the 10-Minute Awakening system by itself today. Just for watching this presentation today, I'd like to give you, free of charge, these valuable bonuses to accelerate your mental transformation even faster. The first is Stress Destroyer, 3 guided affirmations layered over binaural theta frequencies. Now, I should warn you, not everyone will want to add the extra theta stimulation to their program. The changes are rapid and should only be used if you want to fast-track your transformation. Bonus number 2 is called Genius Frequency, and it's designed to amplify your mental clarity and creativity beyond what you know is possible. It's a special binaural audio track targeting the alpha brainwaves, getting you into the alpha mental state of creative genius. In fact, use this track when you want to relax or when you need a creative boost. It also enables high-performance thinking, perfect for when you need to focus on one thing and think clearly and efficiently. Bonus number 3 is the Dynamic Gamma Healing Track, which promotes brain synchronicity and cellular healing, improving your overall body and mind health. This special binaural Beats audio track essentially instructs your subconscious to heal your body at the cellular level, using only the power of your mind. All you have to do is relax and unwind, letting the binaural tones stimulate your brain into the amazing gamma state for health and healing. The fourth bonus I want to give you is called Creative Sleep. Have you ever struggled with a difficult problem and then one day you wake up and boom, you have the solution? Or maybe you had an amazing idea that you got from a dream. It was no accident. When you're asleep, your subconscious brain takes over. Neuroscientists and psychologists have been obsessed with the power of sleep. In fact, ancient philosophers and modern geniuses all love the ability that dreams have to unlock our full potential and access our hidden subconscious mind. During sleep, your brain is full of theta waves that trigger creative thoughts and problem solving. But how do you harness that power? How can you turn your nightly rest or a quick nap into a spark of genius and a life-changing eureka moment? That's where creative sleep comes in. By using the perfect frequency, we can trigger creative thoughts, moments of genius, and incredible new ideas all during a restful night of sleep. This same technique has been used by many of history's greatest thinkers, but now you can quickly and effortlessly access the full power of your subconscious while a gentle voice asks you just the right questions to lead you to a state of pure creativity. Now, of course, the ability to use your subconscious mind to solve life's most difficult problems and to come up with new and innovative ideas is worth thousands of dollars. Celebrities, artists, musicians, inventors, entrepreneurs, and CEOs would easily pay over $1,000 for this kind of power, but I'm going to give it to you for free, right now, when you get the 10-minute awakening. And there's more. Just to make your transition into your new life as easy as possible, I'm giving you the 10-minute awakening quick start guide. This guide will help you fully understand the entire program in just minutes, giving you a quick and easy way to jump into the program and start reaping the benefits from day one. Now, I have one more bonus I want to give you, and this one is absolutely critical if your life is stressful. If you often find yourself frustrated, tired, or just plain overloaded, then this next bonus is for you. I'm giving you 2 bonus binaural tracks. These carefully calibrated frequencies will instantly induce a calming effect. You can listen to these at any time during the day to quickly recharge, re-energize, and reinvigorate yourself. You can use these frequencies to put yourself in the right mental state for just about anything. Anytime you need to get in the zone, clear your mind, or simply give yourself an extra boost to tackle a big challenge, simply put in your earbuds and turn on one of your bonus binaural tracks. The Alpha track gives you access to your brain's natural creativity, and it can also be used to calm your mind and reduce stress. The Theta track induces rapid improvements to your mind. In fact, you should only use this track if you're ready to see a massive change in your negative thoughts and limiting beliefs. It's also perfect for those high-performance moments where you need to be at the top of your game. And don't worry, because all of this info will be inside your Quick Start Guide. So, altogether, here's what you're getting. The Creative Sleep Bonus that unlocks your subconscious potential for creative genius. The Quick Start Guide to help you get results from day one. And the 2 bonus binaural tracks to give you an instant boost at any time during the day. Plus, gamma healing to heal your body with the scientifically proven mind-body connection. Stress Destroyer to instantly give yourself the relief you need. Plus, Genius Frequency, a proven program to tap into your mental clarity and unlimited cognitive power. These 6 bonus gifts are easily worth over $1,000. In fact, I could charge business executives and celebrities well over $1,000 for creative sleep alone. But I'm giving you complete access to all of them today, absolutely free when you get the 10-minute awakening program right now. Yes, you'll have full access to everything you need to create a long-lasting, incredible change in your life. More energy, more happiness, more passion, more excitement. Even more money and good health. If all of these incredible cognitive changes sound too good to be true, look, I understand. That's why I've asked a few of my clients to tell you exactly how it changed their lives. This is from Steve S. of White Plains, New York. I'm 53 years old. 2 years ago, I was laid off and I've been out of work ever since. And to make a bad situation worse, I'm recently divorced. No matter how hard I worked, everything in my life just went wrong. But your video changed everything. I immediately knew how I got so far off track and what I needed to do to fix it. Now I own a successful business of my own, I've met the love of my life, and I'm finally the man I always knew I was meant to be. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Steve. This is from Jason from River's Edge, New Jersey. I have to admit, I was a little bit skeptical when I first saw your video. I felt like I'd tried everything: meditation, the law of attraction, affirmations, you name it. I guess I'd grown a little bit cynical. It all sounded great, but none of it worked for me. But I'm so glad I gave your system a shot. After practicing the techniques you taught us, I knew I'd finally tapped into what has been missing all my life, And now I know why all those other systems failed to give me what I was looking for. Finally, something works. I've never been happier. I've more than tripled my income in just a few months, reconnected with my mom, who I haven't spoken to in years, and I've lost nearly 30 pounds. I've never looked or felt better. Thank you. And thank you, Jason. That could be your transformation. And in just a few weeks from today, I want you to send me your own personal story about how the 10-minute awakening system has changed your life. So please, don't forget to send me an email after your incredible transformation. Now look, I know that you don't have the 10-minute awakening yet, and because of that, you probably don't have the feeling of certainty, confidence, and self-assurance that you deserve. But I don't want those feelings of doubt, fear, and anxiety to stop you from experiencing the best transformation of your life. So instead, I'm going to take all the risk and put it on me, and not you. I'm giving you a 60-day money-back guarantee. You can try this program, transform your life in just 10 minutes a day, and see what your life could be with the right neurological programming. After 2 months, if you haven't experienced a drastic transformation, you can simply get a full refund. I don't have to do this, but I want to make sure that you take this opportunity to change your life for the better. So please don't let the fear, doubt, and anxiety stop you. I guarantee you this will be the most rewarding moment of your life, because you're not just getting the 10-minute awakening. You're also getting Stress Destroyer, Genius Frequency, and Gamma Healing. Plus the Quick Start Guide, 2 bonus binaural tracks, and Creative Sleep, a bonus gift worth $100 on its own. Again, the 10-minute awakening system is valued at $97 when sold by itself. And these bonuses that help you unlock your full potential are easily worth $130 or more. Seriously, ask yourself, what would you be willing to pay if you knew you could unlock your full potential, transform your negative mindset, and start living a life full of success, abundance, excitement, and happiness? $100? $250? If you've ever gotten a professional massage at a nice spa, then you've probably spent more than $250 on a temporary improvement, instead of a lifetime of accomplishments, relaxation, happiness, and success. But don't worry, because I don't want to charge you $250. I want to help as many people as physically possible, and that means choosing a price that's low enough for everyone. So you don't have to pay $235. You don't even have to pay the price of the bonuses worth $130 alone. Normally, the 10-minute awakening would be $97 on its own when you buy it from a major publisher, but just for this video, I'm lowering the price drastically. Now, I know most people simply don't have an extra $97 lying around, and I want to help every single person that I can. So instead, I'm only asking for $47 today. Now that's just enough money for me to cover the cost of this website, the product, and all the research and work that I've had to do to put this thing together. It's honestly not much, and I'm not even sure if it's enough to cover the costs I've taken on. But I want to make sure that this transformation is affordable for everyone. So I'm going with the smallest price that I can possibly justify to myself and my wife. So please, if you're even a little bit curious about the 10-minute awakening, the confidence, happiness, creativity, focus, and passion that you can start experiencing, then please try this program today. I guarantee you'll love it. Take control of your life right now. Don't let random events and sudden disappointments ruin your journey in this incredible universe. All you have to do is click that yellow button below the video to get started. I promise you it's worth it. And if you don't agree, you can simply ask for a full refund with no questions asked. Don't let your fear and self-doubt hold you back for even another minute. Click that yellow button now. Look, I know your head's probably spinning right now. The incredible power in front of you is probably the most unbelievably amazing opportunity that you've ever seen. Hey, I know it blew my mind when I first discovered it, but let me make it really simple. Right now, you only have two choices. One, you can take the 60-day money-back guarantee and try this 10-minute awakening for yourself. You can create the life you want and start living to your full potential in just 10 minutes a day. And if you don't absolutely love the new life you've made for yourself, then you can get a full refund with no questions asked. Or you can take option 2. Leave this page and continue living your life exactly the same way. The same house, the same relationships, the same job, all of it. And the worst part, if you ask me, is having to wonder if you made the right choice. Because if you take option 1 and you take me up on my 60-day money-back guarantee, you really don't risk anything. Either your life will completely change for the better with more money, happiness, passion, and excitement than ever before, or you get a full refund. This isn't a hard choice. You just have to take action right now. Go ahead and click that button below and see what your life could be like with the 10-minute awakening. I promise you'll be amazed at the results. Click that yellow button right now. Oh, okay. Still here? Still deciding if you deserve a life full of happiness, passion, excitement, creativity, joy, belonging, and love? Hey, I get it. There was a time when I felt like I deserved all the bad things that happened to me. I even thought they were my fault. But I was totally wrong. Not only did I deserve a better life, but creating one was as easy as changing the frequencies that my brain was exposed to. And look, here's the thing. You simply do not want to continue living a life of misery and disappointment. I know you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. But you have to be the one to take action. You have to be the one who clicks that yellow button. I can't do it for you. And if you leave this page and you choose not to try the 10-minute awakening, I can't tell you how your life will turn out. But I do know that you'll be confronted with challenges, frustrations, and problems, just like all of us experience. The difference is that you won't have the power to create success, to tap into your full potential, or to feel the sense of belonging and empowerment that you deserve. This is the moment where you decide how the rest of your life is going to be. Click that yellow button now. Frequently asked questions. Let me address a few questions that I get, just in case you're still wondering if the 10-minute awakening and the life-changing bonuses are really right for you. How long until I see results? Most people will experience a significant change in their mindset, stress, and mood in the first 10-minute session. By the end of the first week, you should feel like a new person, ready to tackle the challenges ahead of you and embrace new, more ambitious goals. For me personally, the transformation was almost instantaneous. I manifested a buyer for my home above asking price with an extra $20,000 in my pocket. Your results will vary, but you should feel a great shift happening within you in the first 10-minute session. Is your story real? Yes, 100%. Look, I know it's hard to believe, but I really have transformed my life since discovering the 10-minute awakening. I moved across the country to my dream home in San Diego. I sold my old home for above asking price, built a $1 million agency, and I met my perfect match and began an incredible romantic relationship. I'm happy to share all the details with you, so just send me an email if you want to know more. I'm extremely busy. Can I still do this? Yes! The 10-minute awakening literally takes just 10 minutes with no extra work or commitment. Simply listen to the 10-minute audio track each day, and you'll experience a complete transformation of your conscious and subconscious mind. Do I need a special computer or a smartphone? No. Any device will let you listen to these binaural beats and guided meditation tracks. iPhones, Android phones, Mac, Windows, any device will work. The Secret didn't work for me. Will the 10-Minute Awakening work? Yes, The Secret was a great innovation in our understanding of the universe and the human mind, but it wasn't perfect. There were some areas where it needed to be improved. The 10-Minute Awakening is backed by hard science, and I personally guarantee that it will work for you.